Hey everybody, it's Tony from Hard4Games, and today we have a prototype PlayStation 2 Slim. Big thank you to developer Jeff for sending this my way. Let's go ahead and dive into this very clear and very interesting looking PS2. So here is our prototype. Let's talk about what exactly this is and what makes it different and special. So first things first, this is a prototype of one of the later revisions of the PlayStation 2 Slim. So not the first version of the PlayStation 2 Slim, the second one. It is the 90,000 series. Oftentimes, if you look online, you'll see it written as SCPH-9000X, and then that X would be filled in with a specific value that would be representative of the actual model. So this variant was Japan only, and it is a little bit different than the original Slim. One of the main big differences is the fact that it has an internal PSU, an internal power supply unit, which actually makes the unit a bit heavier. And also this is just incredibly reflective. I swear I cannot do like a single PlayStation video without just glaring the audience in the eyes, unless it's like the original matte gray PlayStation. So this is a PVT prototype, product validation and test / trial. Basically, they wanted to create a new version of the Slim, so they were like, okay, let's go ahead and mock it up. Probably one of the first things you notice about this as well, it's clear. And it's kind of funny because at around the time that Jeff had purchased this and shown it online, you know, it was becoming popular to put retro systems in new, redesigned, clear shells. So, you know, a lot of people were like, oh, cool, yeah, I saw one of those for like the SNES and, you know, this system and that system. And, you know, those are really cool looking. But no, it is not the same, and we can prove it. There's markings from the manufacturer that created the shell, Foxconn, all over it. So we have this one here on the lid, and there's also one on the back. Foxconn is a Taiwanese contract manufacturer, and basically Sony just sort of contracted out the creation of this shell for the PS2. If you're into this kind of stuff, you'll see their name pop up quite a bit. Now, one thing you won't see the Foxconn logo on are these controllers and memory cards, because, full disclosure, these are not prototypes. These are just retail variants that were released. These happen to be actually DualShock 1s. There was a crystal clear DualShock 2 that came out, I believe, only in Japan, but regardless, we just sort of paired these up because they looked really nice together with the prototype, but they are unrelated. So functionally, they were like, okay, we want to have another PlayStation 2. And as far as engineering and fitting goes, you know, the PlayStation 2 has a disk drive, it has moving parts. It's nice to have it in a clear case. So when they're doing their testing, they can see the parts moving around, they can see how everything fits and is put together. Everything's, well, pretty clear. It just is a little bit easier to work with than an opaque case. And although they released these and a clear version of the memory card, there was never a clear version of this particular revision of the Slim. What was released was a black, ceramic, and also silver variant. There are other minor differences as well. So for example, the controller ports here are gray. On the retail version, they are black. And one of the only other oddities here is just it has a non-finalized memory card input flap. And the only other thing that I can think of that's worth noting is that this will play retail Japanese discs. This will not play US discs. So big thank you to developer Jeff for sending this my way, and if you like this type of content, make sure to subscribe, ring that notification bell, all that good stuff, because we have even more content from him that is even more rare coming in the very near future. You'll see what I mean very soon, so stay tuned. Aside from that, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.